Tonight on No Gamble, No Future, Jennifer Tilly sizes up Nick Airball.
That expression and that disgruntled sound leads me to believe you're going to fold.
Raise.
Oh, come on, Nick Airball.
Someone's gonna be tilted after this hand.
Yeah, I hope it's you.
Well, Phil Hellmuth breaks it down.
There's 4 10s in the deck, and there's 3 kings. That's 7 outs to 37 outs. Last card.
Let's get to it. It's time for No Gamble, No Future. And with that, we welcome you in to the PokerGO studio in Las Vegas, Nevada. He is Brent Hanks, I am Jeff Platt, and this is No Gamble, No Future. And Brent, I do spy a 17-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner in the hunt today.
That's right, Eric Persson,
No,
Jeff.
it's not Eric. It's Phil Hellmuth.
Oh, that's right.
Phil Hellmuth.
The GOAT, Hellmuth
He's
in the
won
building.
17.
Yeah.
17 World Series of Poker bracelets. He's here on No Gamble, No Future. We're playing 100, 200 with a $200 big blind ante. We're going to have bomb pots. We're going to have the 7-deuce game. We're going to have the stand-up game. It is going to be quite magical, especially with this lineup. Eli Elezra, Nick Airball making his No Gamble, No Future debut. Pink is here. Jennifer Tilly is back.
That's Mr. Pink to you, Jeff.
And there is Eric Persson.
Might be the only time
Wow.
crazy. Might be the only time I straddle all day. But
100, 200, 400. Hellmuth buys in for the min and straddles.
How would you start
He
with
won that 17th bracelet. He's got all the money, so he's willing to, well, still buy in
Still
for the
buy
man.
it. Still buy in for the min.
Put that straddle out.
85 for now?
I think I bought in for too much.
85 number.
How much are you playing?
Just might change.
Okay.
I have more bullets.
Got a little action
Yeah,
potential
so
here.
that's my change.
Eric, how much are you playing?
300.
Ah, a castle of chips.
Yeah. Feels like you're winning.
So 40, 80, 40.
Phil.
I don't want to fold.
Let's go,
Don't want
Phil. Nice fold.
Phil, how much you playing? 30?
40.
40?
Minus 1,200.
40?
38.8.
Another 4 on the turn for Nick Airball. Guy likes to play a lot of hand.
He sure does. This guy is really taking the poker shows by storm, Jeff. Everywhere we look is Nick Airball.
Quick check from Elezra on the river. How much does Airball look for? He says all of it. Ellie with a little less than 20K behind.
Aye, the diamonds have missed. That's about all we beat. Maybe a hand like Jack 9, Queen Jack. Tough spot right out of the gate for Elezra. Jeff, the guy's name is Airball. Never has anything.
Start off with a bang.
Poker Hall of Famer find the fold.
So hard to do, and it is the first hand.
You knew I'm going to fold aces on the first hand now. You can fold aces on the first hand? On the first hand.
It's a pair of 8s. It's into the muck.
Thank you.
Nice lay down by Elezra.
He didn't have a pair. I had 3-eye flush.
I had a 7.
Yes, he did.
And
with that, look at the stack sizes, and we'll see, Brent, that Eric Persson bought it for 300K,
Sure.
and Hellmuth was in for 20.
Yeah, well, that's what Hellmuth does. Rough start for Elezra, quickly down 11,000 and change.
Jennifer Tilly in for 100K. Nick Airball bought in for 85, quickly up to almost 100K in front of him. Pink in for 40.
It's a good deal. I'm experienced. Teach you how to. I'll teach you how there's
8?
You can always learn something.
Yeah,
any
six.
amount. Any amount you want, Jennifer.
Oh, you straddle. I didn't realize you
You can
straddle.
do any amount.
Okay, I'll do it for 6 then.
Well, I mean, I don't know if 6 is legal.
2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Of course, it's a raise. Right?
He's saying you can make it 1K or 2K.
I'm saying you can do anything you want.
Yeah, but I
Or you can
prefer
leave it
to
at
do a
6.
tiny.
I think you can raise it to 6, right? 200.
That's okay. I make it 8.
No, it's a. You can't do that.
I can't do it because I already put the 6
No,
in.
just kidding.
But the straddle doesn't count as a raise. The straddle
Oh, it
counts
doesn't
as a
count.
blind.
Yeah.
Has to be
There
8.
you
Okay.
I think the required open should be 5,000.
The straddle counts as a blind? No. A straddle is a straddle.
Straddle counts as a blind. You can't make it 6.
Raise.
Oh, come
Well, whatever.
on, Nick.
Nick's making it
airball.
5K.
All right, I will call.
Someone's going to be tilted after this hand.
Yeah, I hope it's you.
Very likely.
Can't run over Jennifer Tilly.
A 7-3, 1 club. So far, so good for Gentile.
I got a big ass car, Phil.
I really tried to run her over. It just never worked.
Airball fires 4K, quickly called by Tilly, who still has the best hand after we see a queen on the turn. Aces and 4s now for Jen.
Check. $8,000.
Looks for 8K.
That expression and that disgruntled sound leads me to believe you're going to fold. But you can
Second that.
surprise me and re-raise all in, and then we'll see. what
Honestly,
happens.
like if I had just taken a second, I would have probably re-raised you with my hand, but
Yeah, but it's too late because you went like this.
time,
then you went,
the
You
time
lost your credibility.
and then you went,
Why'd he grunt?
I don't know.
Are you trying to do something stupid, Jennifer?
Yeah, sure.
Airball doesn't like to click fold,
Alright, I think I surrendered.
but
You got a lot of.
I saved you from yourself, Nick.
Ace jack of spades.
I hope you had me beat.
I did not.
Hell yeah!
Well, I might have. What did you have? What did you
A
have?
7.
A 7? 7's a good hand. You know, it's hard to make a pair.
Was it a good enough hand to win the pot?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Unless you re-raised all in and then said it.
Tilt.
I know what's in that
see,
book
looking
bag.
for
I need more chips so I can put Jennifer
more
all
chips
in.
that were
I'll add
like
100.
3 hands in. What in the world?
Oh, boy.
Loses like a 15K pot. It's in for 100K more. Let's go.
Let me have a. If you could, one Diet Coke in a can and give me squeeze a couple of lemon in a glass with ice, please. And 1 water. Thank you. 4?
Yes.
Most complicated Diet Coke order I've ever heard.
Okay.
Lemon being squeezed into the
Yeah,
Diet
like
Coke?
not just Diet Coke with lemon. If you could take a lemon and you had this glass of ice, you could squeeze the lemon in there and then pour the Diet Coke in. Set of 4s per person.
I don't put lemon in my my Coke.
to fight every
I prefer to
have to fight
squeeze
every
in
Yeah.
whiskey.
That's what
Just
I'm known for.
dump
Squeeze
it right,
whiskey in
yeah, right.
the Coke.
Squeeze the
Yeah.
bottle.
2,000.
I smile from
You
person.
really have to fight every hand. This guy just never will let me win a hand. Never,
It'd be hard for you to win this one.
never will let me win a hand.
5,000.
What?
You didn't make a flush.
You didn't either.
You've won the most hands than anybody at this table.
It's true. Today? Yeah. Lifetime, not so much. Lifetime, I'm probably in last place.
25,000.
Check raise to 25K to snap
Couldn't
fold.
beat a 3.
Good.
Or a 10.
Cut
Or a
that flush.
4. Or a queen.
About a set of 4s that fall into that.
Okay, I'll add another 100.
Oh boy.
Wow, you
Game
Did
on.
not take long, folks.
Airball.
There's a chip disparity. I can't breathe.
He's down 2K on the
You
day.
say that, but you stay alive. You know?
Has
I'm dead,
rebought
man.
twice.
I've been dead for a long
Has
time.
added on twice, I should say.
I just hope you don't cooler me again. That was so brutal.
Yeah, I know, it's weird when you have no pair at all.
I had no choice. There was nothing I could do. I had to put the money in. My hands were tied.
I hear you. I've done it before.
I'm too stupid.
For more.
Raise 600.
All right, I'll let you guys play pot. Wow, I'm the greatest.
25 total.
Pink with 7 deuce. Is 7 deuce game?
I don't even think it's on.
Ellie, you know this is worth
Pink
real
just
money.
loves this hand.
Just making sure.
8-8-4, 1 diamond.
3,000.
Ellie with overs in the backdoor flush draw. But just 16K behind. Let's it go.
What you have?
I can breathe again.
Let's
Dude,
play.
I don't even know. Let's play.
Well, we are not playing the
I know we're
7
not.
game, but that was very
But I'm always playing it.
clever. Yesterday I got 7
amazing.
deuce like 6 times when we weren't playing.
Thank you so much.
Now, Pink is
You guys
the
wanna
lead
just keep the
singer of
400 on?
Pterodactyl
Anyone?
King. That is correct, what we see.
Just a great band. You can find them on Spotify,
wanna put it
YouTube
on for
page.
whatever.
He's an entrepreneur, a poker player, and a lead singer of a band.
Voice of an angel,
You
too,
can
John.
straddle
Yeah, he's got a
button,
great
you can,
voice.
double straddle and sleeper straddle.
Sleeper straddle.
I'm about to do some sleeping, boys.
Sleeper straddle.
I'm feeling sleepy, Eric.
Sleeper straddle is a way to punish super tight people.
Yeah.
All night long.
I'm about to start sleepering every
It's
hand.
such a free roll. You can just take that back. That's so wrong,
filler.
honestly.
So nice.
That's his straddle. It's so wrong. Sleeper straddle.
It's honestly fair. Like, you should be allowed to sleep straddles. I think it's great.
I mean, it's great for me. I'm not like
straddle's
opposed to
confusing.
the crazy rule, but like it's a crazy rule.
Raise 1,500.
Anybody raise, you get to just take your bet back.
Yeah,
It's
how
like,
crazy is that?
how is that?
It's pretty insane that they allow that.
And if you got like a tight player to your
promise
right,
you this is not
you just have your
win.
sleeper straddle out there. It makes him
You're
call
not
us.
sniping
I
me like
wouldn't do
Sophie.
that. I would not do that to you.
We've got a whole yellow thing going on.
No, it's got a mismatch.
It's my normal.
Black and white,
Yeah, it's good.
black and
Always
yellow.
black and yellow every. Although I found this in the closet. It hasn't been worn in like 3 years.
Yeah. It's got that vintage T-shirt look.
It's
good.
actually a sweatshirt, but,
Oh, really? Don't you get
but it
more?
also has like holes in it.
You got it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Very nice.
Why do you guys keep trying to bluff me off second pair? I had 9.
Get a big hand too.
I had 6-9.
You had a big hand.
More No Gamble, No Future right after this.
Okay, so I'm Mark Iannelli. I'm from Chicago. My nickname is Pink, lovingly given to me by my poker friends due to my pink demeanor. And I'm a lead singer in a metal band. I'm a poker enthusiast, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Lead singer of Pterodactyl King.
Yeah. He's got a new single out called How Much Do You... I can't say the last, I don't think, on air.
Ooh, this one. Optimal play is to call.
Is that your robot voice?
Yeah.
He's a human GTO.
All right, I'll do it. I'll try to take the two.
Oh, here we go, Ellie, all of it.
I'm gonna do this.
One time, please. One
Give
time.
him 2 6s, because I have 7s.
You have 7s?
You said he had aces last time. You showed an 8.
I know, this is like the nittiest thing ever. I don't know what that is. How much is
Assume
it?
you can't fold the
Don't
ace
even
queen
count. He's not even
suited.
serious.
No, I'm dead serious. I have a real
Really?
hand. Yeah.
Oh, you have a real hand?
Yeah.
A real hand.
What
In
about-
Chicago, this is an unfoldable
A real
spot.
hand is right there, behind you.
12,000 total.
All right, all in.
Okay, thank God, dude. If you folded, I was gonna literally heart attack.
serious?
Yeah, I was gonna have a heart attack.
Oh,
What did you say you had, Ellie? 7s?
7s, yeah.
I have 7s.
Flipping.
Okay.
Oh,
I have 7s.
there we go. A flip.
Twice as nice, or what do you
Yeah,
want?
I'm a twice man, but whoever,
Whatever you want. I don't
Yeah,
care.
twice. I always
It's small,
do
so
twice.
if you want to go once, we can. I don't care.
Twice is good.
We'll run it
Running it
twice.
I'm selective.
Twice
with
is
twice.
nice. That's you.
Almost 27K in the middle.
Twice is nice.
If I was in this hand, it'd be once.
I like twice, but anybody can choose.
I like 1.
Phil, you have 7s for real?
Once is fun.
Oh, wow. You did. I wish he had the 7s.
Call.
Bingo! That's me! That's me! That's me!
I mean,
Still got to fade some.
I mean, you're obviously not a professional poker player.
What do you mean?
He gave the early.
Oh, I don't get.
Oh! 10 ball on the turn. Just as Helmuth calls him out for it.
I don't give a. I don't care.
Call that too.
I called it.
No, he jinxed me. I didn't jinx him.
Yeah.
It was not me jinxing you. You jinxed yourself.
Not over yet.
Well,
Yeah, then you're right back.
And it's still
Say
gonna
it,
be
say it, say
okay.
it. That's me.
No.
Fill your 7s.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Ooh, that's a big pot.
Run out number 2.
Finished second, not third.
Unless we're in good shape.
I'll take the hearts.
Pink
now.
wasted an ace.
No problem.
No hearts. It's definitely chop.
Wow.
Oof.
Look at that.
Still no hearts.
Every 7.
You really had
It's
7?
not blood though, dude. It's a $24,000 pot. What am I doing?
7-7. That's
You
what
would've-
left.
Wow, you made 2 sets.
Yes, the math works out. The math works
11.
out.
But he flopped 2 sets. He flopped.
He's the greatest.
You would have won.
Jack of diamonds, too.
He's the greatest.
Airball's got more.
Any more diamonds in there
Would've
for
been
him?
So
You
3
love-
outs
you
for
love to
pink,
play
which you
with
see
him,
on
right?
top of your screen.
Love it.
How about an ace of diamonds for the guy?
I either
Just
win
do
or
it.
I learn.
Let's get it out of the way. Little pot. Bingo!
Chop it up.
Nice hand. 12,000 now?
12-8.
Pink a little steamy.
Seems like it.
Oh, he lied to me.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
He lied. It's all right.
No, it's not.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
Was
know you are.
13-8?
No.
Elezra, the 5-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner.
12-8.
12-8.
Ooh,
From
thank you.
Israel originally, lives in Las Vegas.
Why?
Oh, I see. Oh, because you said chop it up, so I got
No, we were
confused.
kidding.
Oh, I was just,
Okay.
you know, just
Yeah,
I was
we
just
were joking.
feeling
Yeah, I
pink.
see a flush and I
yeah.
see a set.
No, I had the diamond. He did it.
Okay.
Okay, yes. No, that's what I thought. You rounded it up, but then Nick Airball said chalk it up, and I'm so gullible.
Kings.
Aces.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're no good.
kings.
All right.
You can't raise.
Jennifer, he has ace.
Take that, baby.
I can't raise.
If he has aces, he has aces.
That's right.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies,
If he dies, he dies. Like Von Drago, Rocky
It's
IV
gonna look really
reference.
shady.
Every time I have aces on a cash game against Jennifer, I get it in
can't
before
fold.
the flop.
Yeah, fold.
I
I
don't
also
seem to do
couldn't
very
raise.
well, though.
I understand.
I'm exceedingly lucky.
Yeah, you usually have jacks when I have aces.
Jack for pink.
You usually win.
She does.
I did. I remember. I think I hit a set or something.
Ooh, queen on the turn. Top pair for Tilly, but top 2 for pink.
7,000.
I'm all in.
All in.
Yeah. Well, I do have some outs.
Jams.
What could you have? How much is that? I'm probably going to call him not
Okay.
slow calling.
I've been told that you're the payoff wizard, so
I am the payoff wizard.
you're self-proclaimed.
Yes.
So am I, though.
Yes, yes. So how much more is it for me?
Like 33.
33,000 total, be 26,000 more.
A lot. I didn't realize I had that much.
You're good in
You're
that.
rich. So young, so rich, so handsome.
Why'd I add on so much?
That's crazy. Why'd you add on so much?
2
Let's
times?
go.
Sure.
We'll run it twice.
Top 2.
Well, that's not good for me. We'll have some outs.
You have overpair?
Ready to
What?
price.
Overpair?
Cards,
No,
cards.
I have
You have to show? I don't know. You have
oh,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
right.
Oh.
I have a gut shot and a
Yep.
king.
Yep.
And a king on the
Needs a
right.
10 or a king.
7 outs twice.
You said you laid on the best hand?
What the percentage, Rick? Phil.
I was like,
Phil,
Phil, there's
percentage.
no way.
Yeah,
What is the
wait.
percentage
What's
for
the
her?
percentage?
Oh,
He's good with
okay,
it.
hold on. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good. at
Da-da-da-da-da.
I usually do my da da
You're
da da
7 to
da
1
da
dog.
da da da.
37%
There's
for
4
Miss
10s
Tilly.
in the deck,
You're 7
and
to
there's
1.
3 kings. That's 7 outs. To da 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 da. 37 outs. Last card.
What?
Times 2, because we're running it twice. King! Well, that's not good.
That was me.
Okay.
What do you have?
First run out is
Okay.
pink.
But I looked at the ace and limp. It was just fun for
And
me.
you never go out if you see it in the flop.
Yeah, of course. Never.
Wait, ace-8 of clubs?
Ace eight. of clubs.
Second run out
Nice.
is pink as well. Wins an
Yeah, I would've got
83K pot.
You would have got pink.
Biggest pot of the
would've got me?
night.
Ace
Headed
eight of
over to
clubs.
pink.
Not me, dude. Would have been a different river if you were in the hand, Phil.
Okay.
No Gamble, No Future continues right after this.
Eric, for your opinion, you play with all the good ones. Alan Keating, Robel, Patrick Antonius. Who's the best, the guy that intimidates you the most? From those top players playing cash game only, I'm talking.
Yeah, so that's what I can speak to, like big cash games. I think that anybody.
I don't think anybody intimidate you. I'll go back. But who you think the best?
There's two players. So here's the thing. So
Yes.
anybody who's playing really big
we lost
cash
pot.
games
Straddle 4.
Hanks also.
with real frequency, I don't think there's anybody in the world who's better at high stakes cash game than Andrew Roble.
Yeah.
And that's because he puts together the games and Phil's Helmuth understands what I'm talking about. He guarantees the games and he puts together games that just are unparalleled.
Really?
That I don't think anybody else even is in that ballpark. So part of like being a great poker player is the spots that you put yourself in. And I don't think there's anybody who puts himself in better spots than
That's
Andrew Roble.
100%
Andrew
right.
is
He's in
hard.
the best spots.
He's hard to read.
And so
He's a good player.
and then the best
Wow,
player
that's
who,
a nice compliment.
I don't think it's even close. I doubt there's anybody who could really convince me there's someone actually, because I'm pretty sure I'm playing in the biggest games and he's part of most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah, and so, but the best
Interesting, huh?
the best player on
Play
a
with it?
daily basis, who just never gives it away ever, in my opinion, is Patrick Antonius.
Patrick. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Patrick been
You were really close in my
I mean, we're just talking about people who never.
It's
give it
really
away.
Roble,
I would
Antonius,
like
and
to-
Airball mentioned as the greats.
Right.
He's right. Patrick
Oh, I
Antonius.
checked out of turn.
For years I play with him.
winning
He's
or
so
losing,
solid.
same.
I was
players.
very impressed.
It's amazing.
When we were playing at Bally's, because like the way he was losing was super tilting. Like he was just like getting best-handed in every spot. Like just every hand was tilting.
And nothing happened.
And like he was just like ordering his food. It was like he was. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll say something, you go, I'm so tilted. I'm like, so funny, because you would just never know otherwise. I check it.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think he
8
said that day
diamonds
too,
on the
and he made some
river.
comment like Patrick looks
Did
the
you
same.
check?
tilted, not
Person
tilted.
rivers the stone colds.
Check.
I'll
It's
oh,
the best hand by no.
checks back. Saves herself some money there.
Nice hand. What?
Good check
No.
back.
Wow, what a trick.
Worried about those diamonds?
I
Maybe
thought-
It
jack
was one
10.
of the big winners of those 7 seasons we play. The high stakes.
I'm sure. Like,
Actually, Doyle Bronson did stuff that I don't think even Phil did. He won 22 in a row in cash game, the poker after dark and the high stakes poker. 22 in a row.
Those during 07, 08, 09, I was not winning in those games.
Person with 320K. He's up about 20K. Pink up about 15. Tilly has lost the most. She's down almost $50,000, but still plenty of time in the session. Handful in the future.
I've seen Phil, get it in bad with Ace Jack into Tony's Ace King. I've seen it all.
Although, to be fair, that was...
Of course I was
Was that
lying.
the one
Phil.
where he
It's
lied?
poker.
Yeah.
Poker. Of course I was lying.
Oh my God.
That was pretty epic,
I'm like the biggest
actually.
fan. Like,
Yeah.
All the poker
it's
players
crazy even
knew
sitting
how
here.
out of line he was, but the
Right.
people at home didn't.
I knew it was out of line.
Yeah, of
I was
course.
appalled.
If you're a poker player, you can't tell people you haven't seen your hand if you've seen it. It's like a rule.
Dude, he even slipped it to what's his name?
Yeah, he's like, you can verify that. You can verify I haven't seen it. The guy looks at his hand. He's like, I saw your hand. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he didn't want to get involved. Hashim.
Yeah.
Hashim goes home. He didn't know
I mean,
what
what the
to
f is he supposed to
do.
say?
He's put in such a bad position.
Yeah. What can he say?
So then I quit,
Right.
and then Tony, he regretted it because I'm leaving. So he's like, I can loan you 100,000, Phil.
Well, he
thank you.
switched. He wasn't supposed to play that day because I think you said you didn't want to play with him. And then he was like, I want to play. He goes,
Pink with the birds.
fans wanna
Big
see me
raise,
play.
too.
Well,
6,500.
I don't know what to
Tilly
do.
with
To
8s.
me.
Perhaps she's in. They're so deep, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, I'll call. He goes, the fans want to see me play with Phil, so he switched it. He wasn't supposed to play that day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
at this moment.
What am I looking? What do you need?
Big pot energy.
Person in there with the 3-2 suited.
I didn't know that till this day.
Yeah, he said you don't want to play with him, and he was just gleeful. He said he told him to just switch his day so he could play with you.
Handed to this flop. Ace 8
No way.
6.
Oh, no way.
Set over set.
Nick, if you're gonna play
Could
bad,
be
then-
disastrous for Jennifer Tilly.
I wouldn't know.
And then I went on my super streak where I won like 23 out of 24 on the televised games.
Pretty good.
Oh, how does that
Oh, so
flop
that's
arrive?
better than Doyle.
I have no idea. What
No,
a
Doyle-
cooler.
What people don't know is Doyle won
Pink
He
with
won like
57K behind.
20 out of 225
Almost
times. playing
46K in the
games.
pot.
No one knows this. And so, and you know how hard it is to win the mix game.
I don't
so
think
when
this
when
card
won the,
changes
28
anything.
in a row in the mix games, all the players stood up and said, "Phil did it."
You told me.
Yeah,
Thinking about what
everybody
did
kinda
she
verified
have that
it.
she called with? I had top set. Could it be a flush draw?
In the mix games.
Wow.
All of it.
Call.
And the snap call.
7-9.
It's a cooler.
Oh, so
Oh, man.
that's a
That is a cooler to say the least.
Sickening.
Wow.
What in the world?
Wow, he did make me 6,500 aces.
A pot worth more than $160,000. And a pot in which Jennifer Tilly has just won out.
Yeah, twice is whatever you want.
Whatever you want with top set.
What the f? I don't even know it. Yeah,
Just once. Just once.
yeah, one time.
Yeah.
You pick eight.
Like a red 8.
Yeah.
I think an eight's coming, buddy.
River card.
Diamonds.
Oh, it's a deuce.
Yeah, run it one more time.
Don't do that.
is
Don't do the
torture.
second
I
part.
don't mind.
Torture.
Why? What?
Dude, do the second.
Yeah, just show it.
Jan.
Okay.
Okay, show third party.
Torture.
That was wild. Just stuffs it.
Eric's like, he made it 6,500 aces.
Yeah, call Dad.
There's 800. There's.
What a pot. Wow. Back in a moment. Don't go anywhere.
What that range looks like.
The Silicon Valley guys playing now?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Back in No Gamble, No Future.
I was in Hawaii with them. I guess I can talk about.
But
Yeah.
To be careful what I say. I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say,
sea monsters on
I had the biggest loss of my life.
Oh,
I'm gonna
really?
be on winners too.
I had the biggest
How
loss
much,
of my
Phil?
life playing with him too once.
$124,000.
That's the biggest loss ever.
No, he's joking. He's joking.
I don't know what his
What's
biggest
the actual answer?
Well, over the 3 days, I lost 654,500.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I've lost that in one session, 100, 200 many times.
I ran into.
But we were playing the $10,000 a man stand-up game, pot limit on wall. So I mean, it's so much luck.
It's a pretty small loss then for that game, if I'm being honest.
How big is it playing? It depends what it is.
They're playing 10K a man stand-up. I mean, you should be all in for like 100K a lot.
I understand.
I mean, we played at MGM this summer. Me and Dwan had that PLO we were running. We were playing 500, 2K ante, and we were playing 5K per person progressive stand-up. So progressive. So you win 2 hands, you get 2 buttons. And like people swung like 2 million in a session because of stand-up.
Well, like what happens though is when you're playing when the blinds get really big. Let's say there's like 10 and 20,000 blinds.
Thanks,
The game doesn't play infinitely bigger. It actually plays smaller.
It's very hard.
And based on composition, like
know.
you might actually have like it's more likely like 3 people seeing the flop. There's like one
like
big
fours.
raise. There's no c-bet per million. Like it's weird how like absolute dollars at some point actually matter.
Yeah, of course.
And it's definitely at the 10, 20,000 level. Absolutely matters.
20
Changes
These
everything.
guys play some ridiculous games.
You asked who you think the most difficult player is to play really high stakes.
Yeah.
For me, Rick.
Rick, I think
God,
he's
Rick
my,
is
my
the
number one
toughest of all.
person that
You
he's hard
haven't
to
played
play
with him?
against.
I
You
play
haven't played
Solomon.
with Rick?
I play private with
Okay.
Solomon.
Ah.
Solomon is a freaking
No
beast.
strap?
And he's fearless
Beast.
too.
Well,
7.
comparing to you.
He's gonna put it all in. It's gonna be really.
Maybe
really hard
Rick got to
stuff.
hop in this game.
I lost a lot of money to him on high stakes poker because I
you know
couldn't
what?
figure
He
out
is
what
an
was
animal.
going on.
He beat Andy Bill for a couple hundred.
I've heard.
I was the biggest winner in Rob's game, but
He's amazing.
I would have won a lot more if
I heard
Rick.
he's actually pretty dangerous.
Rick put you in a lot of tough
He's
spots.
dangerous.
He did,
I
and then
remember one
when I
time-
finally had Ace King, I slow played it.
I was going to a Chinese game.
It's,
really big game.
Tilly flips a pair of
It was like all
queens.
bosses.
Pink is a flush
Buddy
draw.
was taking me, and he said, Nick, this game is all ways.
I mean, this guy straddles. Like we were playing whatever, 2-400. He made it 2,000 to go, 5,000 to go for every hand.
I do.
That's what he said. Very sharp teeth.
You remember that, Ellie? Or at least when I was playing with Rick, he would make it, the blinds were like 2-4. He'd just make it 4K in the dark, 8K in the dark, 5K in the dark, like just for like 8 rounds in a row. I'm just like, what? So impressive.
Me and you play with Broke Rick. Paris Hilton Rick. That's what we
Broke Rick.
Broke Rick. Now Rick is. People like you, like him.
Pink gonna go for it
Rick
here.
will
Slide
make you
over a
feel
bit.
uncomfortable in a game when he's big game, you know.
He's played.
Tilly
I
figure
played
this one
10,
out.
with him,
You have an
10,000,
8?
Played a lot of 4-8 with him.
Wow. Yeah, that's true.
Did he make you feel uncomfortable?
The 8's not relevant.
I like to
Like
play
me.
with Rick. I prefer that he didn't have
I
position on
think
me.
the 8's pretty relevant.
Because he's like you. He's
prefer
gambling
him
big.
for him to
He's
have
not gonna
position
be-
on
You have an
He's
8?
going to make the game bigger.
No.
You know, and
I'm not crazy about my hand.
and he's going to put people in pretty difficult spots. And
You have
so
a queen?
for some of the people who are playing those games, it almost becomes impossible.
running pretty
Rick and I
well.
are sitting at the same table, honestly, because it's really hard to just to see a flop and then you have to hold on with top pair or something, and you're putting so much.
You have to hold on with top.
Tilly finds the call.
And Rick will
Oh, you have a queen.
Yeah.
Rick will push like his,
But I feel so unlucky.
So you play once or more
gotta
than
give
one
it back.
time?
more than
Yeah,
once.
a little bit.
More than
Rebate?
Yes.
Like,
Nice call, Jonathan.
Thank you.
More No Gamble, No Future after the break.
You know, I was so thrilled and proud to be inducted into the Women's Poker Hall of Fame and to be up there with that great group of ladies like Linda Johnson and Maria Ho and Jennifer Herman. It was really, I really loved getting that validation and getting that sort of acknowledgement from my peers. And now it's on my resume. I always say casually, people say, you play poker? Yes, I'm in the Women's Poker Hall of Fame. But my next goal, I don't know how I'm going to do it since I don't play poker very often, but I want to get into the real Poker Hall of Fame. I think I should lobby that they induct 5 to 10 people a year. And then that way, after all the people that should be in the real Poker Hall of Fame get in, then, maybe I can pop in myself. I have to win the main event or something big. But I've got plans.
someone let out.
What a star. And if there's a Hall of Fame for poker's best TV personalities, Jennifer Tilly gets in on the first ballot, no question.
Ivy had Queen King or something.
No, you missed. No, I will tell you that hand.
Like that.
No, I limped in with
This
tens.
is a good one.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
I limped in with tens.
Tens, yeah.
Yeah.
Ivy raised.
And then he gave a speech too.
I snap folded, and I thought I had him beat, so I said, I think you have eights, and I folded tens face up.
20 years, Phil.
Can you explain why, if you thought you had him beat, you'd fold?
Yeah, what was
I'm
that?
like, I seriously don't understand. If
You ever read?
No, he just said he thought he had him beat.
I thought I had him beat. First of all, this was the
kind of different
50K.
tournament.
This was the Players' Championship. So limit games, they were all playing badly. I already knew this, and I had a lot of chips. I felt like they were playing badly, and so. But I also told myself I will not play a hand against Ivy until I beat him a big pot. And I called him 3 years ago, and I said, I'm going to beat you for $1 million soon. He said, yes, I know, Phil. I hope I'm up $2 million before it happens. He told me that. So I've let him, so he's beat me and held over me all these years. Finally, in the 10K at the final table, Ellie, he moved in $3 million with King 10 of diamonds, and I called with aces. So now everything changes. Now I can finally play poker, because that was a $6 million chip pot.
That must have been very satisfying.
It was nice because Ivy's an amazing. I love the guy, but it's nice to.
finish?
I've been waiting forever. I think he finished sixth.
Sixth.
I had waited forever.
I just thought it was funny because Ivy was just he's cranky. He's just like, 20 years I've been hearing this, Phil.
Yeah. Actually, he didn't show his hand.
He didn't even show it.
No.
So the answer for why you folded is you thought you had
Tilly makes a flush.
Your flush?
Worst case, you gotta just play like.
I feel like you hit your flush.
at that
Now, I'm a payoff wizard too.
Honestly,
I have top pair, and that's very hard to make.
Well, I didn't mind playing in other games.
Here, Jen.
No, but I mean, in that table, in that spot,
Sure,
we're
she
in,
hit her flush.
with that hand, you're just like, oh, why?
He knows that I limp very strong, and so for him to raise told me he had something. But if it's a cash game,
that
I'm
or a
obviously
six?
going to call.
And he's got position on it. I just.
I'm gonna go with my read.
Nice laydown.
Yeah,
Go bluff.
Good.
for sure. For sure, but I didn't mind it.
She won't lie. She won't lie. She
There's
knows
not a lot of
she's
flops that I do really well with.
I'm
I mean,
playing
like,
great.
Look, the thing is, when I'm playing in big cash games, I don't really mix it up with.
No, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself.
Like honestly,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Why? I'm not here to play the role. Like why?
Yeah.
You know. So then
But that's true. I didn't want to play a pot with him in no limit because he'd beat me. I mean, you were there when we filmed the cash game, and I get raised with tens, and it comes 10-9-7, and I wait till a deuce comes, and we get it all, and he has 6-8 all the time. I mean, I'm sick of the. He's supposed to have 9s and 7s. This has been going on, so now finally I beat him. So now finally I can play poker. But a lot of times I wait. I wait until I beat a guy big pot, and then they know who I am. But until I beat him a big pot, they don't know who I am.
But how do you get to the big pot in the first
Pretty
place?
sure he knows who you are.
No. There's a difference between knowing who you are and having a guy like, you know.
Yeah, but Ivy's played enough hands with you. Been around you long
When
enough.
somebody, when
She's
I,
locked up now. Oh my
when
God.
I cannot beat somebody, and then I feel like I cannot ever rest until I've knocked him out of a tournament or something.
Right, so you're going
then I
after
let
him.
that
I'm
go.
going the other direction.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I just fold.
No,
Avoidance. Avoidance.
the one that got your number for years is Antonio.
And he's
For years,
still that.
every show.
Yeah.
Every show.
Oh, except for in the last few shows.
Oh,
You finally got
you
him.
probably haven't watched it, but for
Did
years.
he tell you every show he's got me, or you think every show
No,
he's got me?
I watched so many, but
But
every
Antonio
time.
used to go after me so much.
Oh, he did,
I don't. Yeah, he would really go after me. But he's
Raise it.
yeah. But it's true. Antonio's was very difficult for me.
Antonio was another guy I had problems with. He's beat me for a long
Happened to
time.
you.
But he's
And that's why when we finally played heads up,
You can't
he
think of
came
that
in
else
saying,
Oh, I
"Oh,
remember
I'm
this
3-1 favorite against Phil."
that was
I
great.
said he has no idea what's
Right.
coming. Then the next match, I'm 2-1
Yeah, I'm
favorite
not sure
against
anymore.
Phil. Then the next match, well, I'm 60% against Phil. At the end of it, he finally knew who I was.
Beat him. The high stakes duel.
You don't know how somebody. You don't really know who somebody is until they smash you.
I hope I never know who Helmuth is.
Oh, you're gonna learn too. Don't worry. One of these, maybe I just run this up to 80 and.
You don't have 24 hours.
Baby doll. Baby doll.
You don't have 24 hours.
All those kids that sit on the couch and watch me and watch my off day, and they say, "Oh, Phil did this and this and this," you know. Oh, Phil played bad. They don't understand until they sit at the table with me and they say, "Holy, maybe I was wrong." Oh wait, I can't see his whole cards anymore.
You are a true
You have no idea
warrior.
what they are, though.
Well,
If the
kings, aces, suited. You didn't see my heads up matches? You didn't see all those times I was all in with like nothing?
I saw one hand, I remember.
I was on against Daniel with nothing. I was on against all of them. Antonio had 3 kings, and I moved in with bottom pair. He found the fold button.
I remember that. That was not a great
in
fold.
the world. No one telling you how good he is and feel himself, you know?
And that's the thing. I've never heard Andrew ever say how good he is. It's weird.
That's a good one.
Only the great players know who the great players are. Ivy will tell you. Ivy knows. Ivy will tell you who I am, and I'll tell you who he is. Sean Deeb will tell you who I am, and I'll tell you who he is.
But I don't know any of these people you're naming.
I know.
So it's just a club of 3.
How many great players do we have in poker?
That's a good question.
Too many, that's the problem.
Too many.
So many different forms of poker.
I'm only interested in the great deep stack players. Bring those guys.
I'm interested in the not so.
You're
great
just at the beginning of your
players.
career, Airball. I mean, like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you're just at the beginning.
There's no career here. I'll be gone in like a year. When I'm tired of all this
I don't think
stuff.
you'll be gone in a year,
I'm tired
but
of
you're just
dying.
at the beginning.
600.
Long ways to go.
No, he won't just be gone. He'll be actually dead. He'll be in the ground.
It'll be a folder call.
Call.
You should say Ray.
I got a big hand. How can I?
Let's go.
I want you to fold.
I want you to get check raised.
All right, well, I'll give you the chance.
500.
Challenge accepted.
Run the
by
ray.
Eric
That's the easiest
Persson.
hand I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't think he was actually going to check raise me.
I felt like he was.
I think everyone at the table knew he was going to check raise you.
My read said, I think that's what's going to happen.
We're back right after this. Welcome back inside the PokerGO studio as we near the end of this session of No Gamble, No Future.
All I know is when I 3-bet, I had these 2 crushed, and it came Queen 5 deuce. I just knew I was getting called by both of them, and luckily Check behind.
Are you?
What
Are
hand are
putting
you
it-
talking
what's one of those
about?
cards
What?
came at you?
King, queen.
Oh yeah, right.
I was
Right.
hoping you win.
I said it's how much I saved.
Right. Oh, there, I get it.
He check folded.
He's up 6,500. I can see, yeah.
Raise.
So how many blinds will he pay in the next 4 hours? Like 3,000? It's Phil's button?
How much?
Yeah.
You hate to
1,000?
fold, don't you, Eric?
I do.
You guys hate money.
It hurts. It hurts to fold.
That's me.
Check.
I said that's me.
It's me too. There's a lot of cards in there.
Phil's here.
Yeah, when Phil called all
No,
the
that's
red
not me.
lights.
That's not
on.
me. Yeah. I should have said that's not me.
Jensen still best.
Check.
King, though, on the river for Helmuth.
You can bluff at it if you want. It might work.
48.
He's playing so splashy again, Jeff. King, queen suited, very out of line.
Top pair now.
I
Wow.
have a
Betting?
pair. It's hard to make a pair.
I always have it, Jen. You know that.
I'm guessing you do. Okay, I fold.
I always have it.
Always.
Not that time though.
Maybe.
Well, I did check the turn, and then I did
I got
check
my
the
own white
river.
magic, dude.
I underrepped the strength of my hand, so
So you folded?
I folded. I was like, it's too late to pretend to have a monster
I'm
now.
gonna bet smaller the next
Yeah.
time I bluff
Jen
you.
knows
This
I
is
usually have it,
Yeah.
so I will say that. I usually
Yeah.
do. The king looked like a good card for.
It did look like a good card for you.
And I think you had a 10 on the flop, and then you had a king on the river. You had king 10. I'm trying to think of something that could beat me. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
I don't know. We don't really limp a lot in Chicago. I don't really know how to respond.
Yeah, me neither.
Trip eights for airball. Queen for pink.
Bingo!
Oh, wow. That would be quads for Nick Airball. And Pink's not lying when he says, I got it.
Or non-picture card in Eric's hand, for the record.
I don't think so.
That's what I thought I saw.
That would be shocking because it would mean I have 3 cards. I'm going to narrow down the colors of my hand.
Airball makes it 10K.
Oh my
Pink
gosh.
calls. How much will Airball look for here?
Maybe this can save him. They're just playing for a chop at this point if you're in Pink's mind.
Lining up a pretty big overbet, it looks like. There it goes.
You got it. How do I lose all these hands?
Oh, nice hand.
A little bit of a slow roll at the end, too.
How much? 40?
Prior to dragging a pot worth more than $100,000.
That's a slow roll.
I knew you were slow rolling.
I have 5, 7 of diamonds,
What?
Airball.
Dude, check the camera. I didn't smile.
Well,
Smile. I know.
lose with quads, and you know you're unlucky.
Well, usually when I make a full house, I lose, so I'm used to it.
A look at the stack sizes, and for Nick Airball, it's been nothing but net. He's up over 65K on the session. Jennifer Tilly, it's been a tough one. She's down 100K. What a fun night of poker as this table of legends got an up-close look at Nick Airball, who showed he has no fear and played just about anything. For our entire crew, for Brent Hanks, I'm Jeff Platt. We'll see you next time for more No Gamble, No Future.
You've won the most hands than anybody at this table.
7 outs to 37 outs. Last card.